yeah, I had lots of fun teaching my students and have a great life. But then things happen. Was like back to 2016 or something. I don't exactly remember. I was diagnosed with my thyroid cancer. I had to go through the surgery, so I had to remove one of my thyroid. And since then, and my immune system got so worse, like so bad and so weakened. So and after that, so many things had started. I never had any allergies before, and my like so many allergies had started, and my skin irritation has started, and everything looked disaster. But my illness became a blessing after all, because through that I met Riemann, and through my illness, I could learn like through my life, I didn't have any like that much obstacles. Yeah, except my marriage. I had a like very easy life. I had like so I become more like empathetic for like sick people, like people who is having a hard time. So my illness became a blessing after all. And I met this product through my a friend of my church. My skin irritation has started, and I could not go outside because of my asthma became so bad. So I could not work, and I could not go to even church. I was stayed home for like 6 months. Um, I went to the doctors and they had no answers about my illness. But then I got this product from one of my friends from church, and I used the product and it became my job. I'll show you my before and after pictures. So these are my hand as okay. So it started from my hand for the first time. So like one day I woke up and like it started to itchy and it's like spreading from my hand, and I went to the doctor and what's going on, and they gave me some steroid and some shots and some medicine and like antibiotics and whatever. And then I started to take it, and it started to spread from my hands to arms and legs and my face and my neck. So except my torso, like my whole body became like this. So like I could not go to work, I could not go to sleep, and I could not do anything literally. Just sit there and like just scratching my body and my hand and my face, and I could not do anything. And one of my church friend from my church, she called me. Actually, she texted me and sending me this product. And I asked her. My first question is, okay, what is the name of the product? And she says it's Incellderm. And I answered, I never heard of this company or the product name. And she said, oh yeah, it's brand new. And I asked, okay, where is that from? And she said, it's from Korea. And I said, I was laughing about it because I never ever use cream product. I always use a product from like very high end, that from like department store. So I told her, oh, you know what? I don't use product from Korean. Like I don't use Korean product. And she said, okay, I'll just send it to you and you just try it. And if you don't like it, and you can just send me back. And they said, okay, and you can send me. So she sent me the product, and then I used a day, and then okay, you can see my hand became so clean. It took me like a month or two. I don't exactly remember how long it took it, but my hands became so clean. And okay, see my face. My face, okay, before my illness, my face wasn't like this. Okay, but I've gone through so much, and I took so many medicine, some like this, like all kinds of medicine. It became so dull, and it's so bumpy, and so lots of wrinkles. It got so bad. And then this is a month after using the product, and then like my wrinkles gone and all my like redness, and it got so smooth and shiny. So this is actually the picture that I took. Is like I took this picture to send these products back to my friend, because she said, oh, if it doesn't work and if you don't like it, you can send the products back to me. So I took this picture to send it back to her. But then this became like great picture of my testimony. So I took these pictures like in every week. every week. And she sent me, like, she's just sending me this like 8 product of Incellderm. That time in back to 2019, we didn't have Botalab, we didn't have Enlightening. We had only 8 product of Incellderm, and she sent me the whole package. And she sent me like this long text message, and I didn't even read it all. So I just used like whatever I want to use. But then then she even said like, oh, since you have like very sensitive skin, do not do like poussez-vous, do not use like booster and serum. And I didn't even read the part, and I just used the booster and serum and cream, and used a lot of amount. And she's and the text she says do not use a lot, but I just used a lot because I didn't even read it very carefully. And I used a lot of like booster serum and cream, and the next day I could feel like my skin got so smooth. And then I went back to her text, I started reading it again, and she said, oh my god, do not use booster and serum, but I used a lot last night. And then I called her, okay. And then I asked her, like, okay, I used this product. And then how long usually does it take to see the result? And she's asking, why are you asking me that? And then I think I feel a little bit of difference. And she said, she was laughing it. And then, yeah, you'll feel the difference. And I try to listen to her, and I use a product, a lot of it actually. Like, I use the whole set of booster serum and cream every week. Every week I use a set of booster serum and cream. And then like my skin has like transformed like dramatically. And then I never ever meant to like start as Riemann as my business, but like I started to going out and back to my work, and people started to ask me, what kind of product are you using, like what happened to you, they all know, like, oh, the doctor said like there's no other way, like it's up to you using, like we tried all different type of steroids already. So all my doctors said, okay, it's up to you, it's your call. If you want to keep going on using steroid, you can do it. Or if you quit taking steroid, you can do that too. It's all your call. And I said, I'm not going to take any more steroids because it gave me so much like side effect to me. So at that time I quit taking steroids, and the people around me, they already knew that I'm not taking any more medicine. And then my skin has like transformed, like, just one day just transformed, and they started to ask me what's going on. And then I said, oh, you know what, I'm started using like no name brand, and it's whatever brand product, and this is what happened. And they asked me, okay, just tell us the product that you're using. And I said, are you sure this is Korean brand? And it is like no name, no brand. And they said, yeah, it doesn't care, it doesn't matter, just to introduce us. And then I said, oh, you know what, actually I have a bunch of the product, because I bought like bunch of like $7,000 of product, because to use both for myself. I never ever meant to sell it. So you know what, I have a bunch of product in my house. Do you really want to use that? And they say, of course. And I try to sell it. And you know what happened? One of my friend took the product, and like in a couple of days, she brought me like 2 more friends, and that 2 more friends brought like 3 more friends, and that 3 more friends like brought me like 2 more friends. So ended up and selling, like in a month, I ended up selling like $20,000 of product for myself. And I have so many customers. And this is my first direct selling. I never ever sold anything. I never ever sold anything. And I'm the kind of person, like, even though I rent money to my friend, and I never ever can ask my friend like pay me back. I cannot say, I never ask for it. But that kind of person I am. But I'm trying to selling the products because I saw people loving it. And then I've sold like more than like $20,000 of product. And then like I never meant to do it, but I became a team leader within a month. I had so many customers. Okay, as we learned during the training, lead by product and lead by business. With business, I just lead with products. I just love the products, and I try to sell the products, and people love the products. And then I ended up being a team leader in a month. And then right now in my open line, in my own team, I have like 120 senior managers in Korea. And I have more than like 30 managers. So, but you know what? The funny thing is, nobody's working. Nobody's working. Nobody's on the Zoom call. Nobody's working. They're just being as loyal customer. Okay. Just they're using the product, and we have Incellderm Botalab, and we are launching new product, and this just buying it. So I have like more than 150 senior managers and managers in my open line, and on top of that, they have their customers. So I don't even check. And then I just checked in this morning and how many new customers that I've got this month, and I just figured it out. Like, what day is it? Like 23rd. Okay, this is 23rd. And I don't even care right now. Okay, I shouldn't say this, but I don't care about Rima Korea right now. But I just found out that this month, I've got 13 new customers in Rima Korea in my own team, but I don't even know who they are. I don't know who registered those 13 new customers. This is what is happening right now. And then, last month, I spent like 40 days in the States working so hard, expanding my business in America. So I didn't take care of like Rima Korea, right? And then okay, so I was ranked #1 and #1 team leader in Riemann North America. And then what happened was, okay, I'm supposed to tell this story later though. What happened was I was ranked 102 in Riemann Korea, out of thousands teams. I was pretty shocked because I didn't do anything, guys. I didn't do anything. What I did is first my first year, I just made so many customers. I sold so many products to so many people. I had so many people on my first level. And then that's what happened. That's what happened. But I still have regrets about like I should have like done something like harder. I should have like sold more products like to more people. So I'm supposed to tell this later though. Okay, see this picture? Okay, this is one of my team member. Okay, this is actually the picture of Amber, who just newly promoted last month as a team leader in New Jersey. Okay, this is her arm. This is what happened. She came to visit me in Busan. She used to live in Seoul, and I live in Busan, which is like kind of far away. And she came to visit me in Busan one day, and she was scratching like endlessly, like what's going on? And I rolled up her sleeves and found out like, oh my God, this is what happened. This was what was happening. So I told her, you know what, you just listen to me and do just whatever I tell you. And she started using the products how I tell her. And then in a week, okay, guys, be ready. In a week, you know what happened? This is what happened after 7 days. After 7 days. This is the power of Incellderm, guys. Okay, we have like powerful tools. Like the product is amazing. So she became a team leader, and you know what? Actually she moved to New Jersey. She sold her house in Seoul, so she moved to New York for this business to expand Riemann North America. So, and right now she last week she was ranked top 10 team leader, top producing team leader. And you know what? She does not speak any English. She does not speak a word of English. Actually, she's Chinese. She's Chinese. She does not speak any English. She has nobody in America. She has no friends, no relatives, nobody. She's all by herself. What is she doing is she's doing cold market. She goes to any stores, any places saying, hello, my name is Amber. I'm Chinese. I'm from Korea. Are you interested in K-beauty? This is what is she doing. And this is how she's working right now. So, okay, what I want to say is second chance that I wished for. Okay, whenever I go to the States, it takes me a lot of time and it takes a lot of money. I literally spend like $10,000 every time I visit America, right? I have to pay for the house and the car and the flight and the food. And, it takes me about like $10,000 every time I visit the States. But I've been there like 3 times already. And next month, I'm planning to visit again. You know why I'm doing this? I have 13-year-old son in my house. He's in doing his own right now. I asked him, please understand me, Lord, why I'm focusing this right now, because I've seen it. People in Yucatan group people called me like I'm a like prophet. I'm the person who's from future in Seldom, because I've seen and I've been through like what's going on, and I know what's gonna happen in a year, and then next month and next year. Riemann had started in 2018. I started my business in 2019, and I've seen what happened in 2020 and 2021. The leaders from other network marketing started to join, and it's gonna be explode. This business will explode like crazily. So I me and my team always said, oh my gosh, if we have a time stone like a Doctor Strange, we wish like we want to go back in time and we will work like crazy hard. We can we can expand it more. Again, we can have like more customers, will have like more members in our organization. That's what we're always talking about, and this is what is happening, and we know what's going to happen. So when we heard Riemann is opening in North America, I there's no time to think about, I just bought the flight, and I went to the States in October, when during the pre-launch, to find a leader. I wanted to find a leader, who lives in the States. So I was planning to meet like lots of leaders, like Steve, well, he was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna meet this guy, but the first person who I met was Christina kindly, like our director. So we just fell in love with her. So like, okay, I'm not gonna meet other leaders. So I'm gonna just sign up with you, and we just signed up with Christina. But then Steve helped me a lot. And I was wondering, like, why is helping? Like, first time I asked him, okay, because in Korea, we're not supposed to help sidelines. We're not supposed to talk to the sideline. We're not supposed to ask and help to the sideline. If we do that, it's against the rule, kind of. And then I asked him, because I don't know anything. I don't have any relatives. I don't have anybody who helped me in the States. So I asked him some favors, and he was like so happy to help me, and helped me a lot. And I was like, why is helping me a lot? And he's like, he knew like how it works on the network marketing. And so like, okay, like if he so like, you help me and I'll help you, and I know the products and I know about Riemann. So I helped him and he helped me, and he's still helping me a lot, and he helped me with my English. And when I have presentation, okay, you gotta tell me what to tell, and he helped me a lot. Yeah, he's still helping me. So I'm telling you guys have a great leader. I'm telling you, yeah, he got everything. He knows everything. He's experienced. You guys are in good hands, and just have everything. So you guys just do work. Then like everything is a problem solved. So this is the second chance that lots of people in Korea wished for. So I'm spending my time, spending my money, and going to the States. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that again, knocking on the door in the retail shops and meeting like people. I'm having like hundreds of my business card, and whoever I see me, and whoever. The great thing about in like working in America is, guys, um, it's a great country. Like in the restaurant and like in a coffee shop, and people ask me, "Oh my gosh!" And they say hi to me first. They say hi to me first, and I was like, oh my god, hi. And they say, I like your skin, like, oh, I like your outfit, I like your shoes. They say like I like me everything about myself. And they're like, oh, you know what, I'm from Korea and I'm working as like his skin skincare company and blah, 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 and give them my business card, and do you have IG, like Instagram, let's be friend with me. And like, it's so easy to do business here, because in Korea we never say hello to the strangers. So we have to knock on the door and say hello, and this is what I'm doing, and we have to introduce ourselves. But in America we say, you know what, me and my team, we're saying, oh my God, this is like gold rush, you know, so much gold in here. But people in America, they don't work. So it's like, we can take everything. They do not do anything. Just go there and let's take it everything. That's what I'm literally telling, like, me and my team members are talking about. Guys, so be aware, we're coming. So do your work. You guys stay there. You guys live in there and you guys speak English. So you got everything. So please do not regret the timing, the chances that you're having. So what I did, okay, is I just want to tell you, be consistent. Okay, what I really do well with my business in Riemann Korea was customer care, the retention. I just told you that while I was working in America, I didn't even know there's such a like right now in Riemann Korea there's a Hawaii promotion going on. 100 Riemann Korea is taking 168 people taking Hawaii trip, and I didn't know if they even know they're doing this kind of promotion. And then one day in a group chat, um, the leader just sent showed up the list of people who is qualified for. It's not just for a month. It's they said from the beginning of the January 2022 to till May, and they average out, and the new customer and the number of the new customer and the volumes that you generate in your open line, and they just ranked it out. And then I was so surprised. I was ranked in 102 out of like thousands of them, because I'm back and forth to the United States, and I was so focused on Riemann North America expanding. I didn't even care about Riemann Korea, and I'm still getting every month a $10,000 a month. And that's what is happening right now, guys. I just worked so hard for a couple of years, and then I'm getting the residual income like that, you know. But as what I did really, really hard is customer care. I'm kind of introverted. I know I don't look like introverted, but I am introverted. I love to stay home and I don't like to meet new people. But I like to chat on online, but I don't like meeting new people. So what I really did for like last couple of years is just chat, you know, have like text them, oh, how are you today? And oh, it's time to drink some water and put on your sunscreen, and how is your skin every day. I just keep contact on my customers on a daily basis. Every other day, I talk to my customers. And my customer became my loyal customer, and they will keep using the product, and they sign up as a manager and senior manager. That's how my team grew big. And in 2 year, not 2 year, like in a year and a half, I've had like 5 team leaders in my front line in my first level, and then under my organization I had like up to 19 team leaders under my organization. It just happened. I don't even know their names, all like 19 team leaders, or who's under me. You know, it just exploded in a split second. So that's what happened. That's what happened. I didn't even mean to, you know, I don't even know the exact compensation plan, because, you know, I'm not good with the numbers, but it just happened. What I did is I was so good at with customer care. I talked to the people. I just helped them to use the product properly. And what I did really, really well is join all the system training, because I didn't know how to do it. So I just wanted to learn. So I joined all the system training. This is what I'm doing in right now too. Like in America, sometimes it's in 2 a.m. in Korea, and you finish up like 4 a.m. So some trainings, but I'm still on because I want to learn English, and you know what I decided to myself, I'm not gonna miss any of those business presentation unless I can do better presentation than Steve or Danny. That's what I told myself. So whenever we have presentation, ribbon presentation on Tuesday and Thursday, what I do is I always record Steve's or Danny's because they are two top presenters. So I just have record them, and whenever I wake up in the morning, I just turn on their voice. So they're like my alarm clock. So every morning I listen to their recording. I try to memorize it. Since I'm old, it's so hard to memorize the whole thing, but I still like listen to it like while I'm driving or while I do my makeup on, and I just like take a shower. I just turn it on and just listen and listen again and again and again and again. And then like someday I'll get better, right? So I joined all the system trainings, and what I did really well is communicate with my upline, and she's not doing it anymore. She's not doing Raymond anymore. She went to the different company and another company, and I don't know what she's doing right now. But what I did really well is I always communicate with my outline what I did, and I asked her opinion. Okay, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And what do you want me to do? I always talk to my outline. So guys, you guys need to talk to Steve. And even he's not my outline, I still talk to him. I ask his opinions, like, what do you think? And what do you think is the best idea? And he was willing to help me. So you guys utilize him and utilize the system, and you like as much as you talk to him and as much as you grow. So, and self-development and skill set, and you have to develop your skill set. And I listen to our trainings and presentations and audiobooks and YouTube videos. And what I do is I love to listen to Danny Vez AC and YouTube clips, some presentations that he had when he was in AC and business. I love his passion, listening to it. It's like young version of Danny Best. And yeah, that's what I do. So find your way to have like development yourself. And 2 more summers. That's what I've been talking to my team members. I know timing is the key. Timing. It's just 2 more summers. We don't have that much of time. So make a decision. What I do is like we learned we have to make second decision. But what I do is I have sit with my team members, and I ask them, okay, write down the 10 concern, the biggest concern of yours, 10 biggest concern of yours right now. And they started write down their biggest concern, and I give them like 3 minutes to do it. So just write down your biggest concern, 10 of them, and check how many of them are related your finance problem. Check. And they say, oh, 8 of them, 9 of them, all of them. Then that means good thing, because we can solve the problem. Right? We can solve the problem. Then we have the tools. We can have the tools to solve the problem. So would you like to solve the problem? And they say yes. Then okay, what's the time limit? How long would you take? Like when is your time limit? And say, okay, I can do that in 3 months. I can do this in 6 months. I can do this in a year. So we have to prioritize in our 10 biggest concern. Okay, let's solve this in 3 months, in a month, and in 6 months, in a year, and we just get rid of it, the concern. Okay, so we get this done, and give yourself a present. And what do you, okay, when you get your team leader down, and when you get a like big, like very like high paycheck, what did you like to give to yourself? And they say, oh like a new car, or a new purse, or a nice dinner with my family, and whatever. They have their list, and like, yeah, you can get rid of it. You can check it out. So I asked them have like biggest 10 of the biggest concern list, and have the like biggest wish list, and like check it out, and you will see you're gonna get it done in a year. I'm telling you. My wish list was like, I want to fly with business class. When I like every time, like every year, I before Raymond, I I travel to the United States every year, every summer, and I always fly with economy, right? And then my wish list. Okay, when I travel to America, I love to travel in business class. That's what I'm doing right now, right? So my dream came true. So there's no more wish for, but right now my on my wish list, I'd like to buy a house in Texas. So okay, I'll make it done, and stay optimistic. So every time, some obstacles and some hard times going, and like even though my English is not good, I still remember my first presentation in America. Danny asked me to have presentation, like presentation about training in deep talks, and I was like, wow, I never done like deep talks training even in Korean, and he's asking me training in English about deep talks. I was like, but I didn't want to say no to that, because what I learned from training from on the system, never say no. Never say no to the opportunity, never say no to your offline. So I said yes. And I don't know how many of you seen my first training. It was awful. I literally cried in front of camera, and I cried the whole night. I was kicking, like I hated myself. But then, because of that, the first awful training, I'm here today. Like after that, there's nothing to afraid of. Whenever I have like training, okay, it will be better than my first deep talks training. So stay optimistic. Every chance, like whatever you've done, whatever you're going through, will be a chance, and it will help you to grow. And please never quit. Okay, when I was doing really, really well in Raymond, Korea, my highest check was like $50,000 a month. And it was like consecutive months. Like I have like 50,000, 40,000, 35,000. Like it was so big. Like I was getting it. So much money. I was like, every time I get my paycheck, like, is it real? Like, did I work really hard to get this much money? And then do I really deserve this? But then those times, there's so many people, so many team leaders who is getting $100,000 a month, like $200, $200,000 a month. There's so many people are getting so like much higher paychecks. So I couldn't even tell like I'm getting $50,000, because it looked so small. But then you know what? The one who's getting $200 paycheck and like $100 paycheck, they're not even here. They all left. They all quit. They're not here. And I'm still here, So please don't quit. And like whatever you're doing it, and you're making you're making your membership, that will become your pipeline. I already made one of my pipeline, right, Riemann Korea, and I'm making my second one, Riemann North America, and Riemann like Taiwan is open in September, and Japan will open in November. I'm going for number 3 and number 4, right? And that we can make all the pipelines that is making volumes and generates revenue in 24/7. That's what we're working for, right? So just do it. Don't think too much. And some people, like some of the members of my team members, saying, okay, I will do it when I'm good at with the products. I will do it when I master the compensation plan. I would do it when my skin is ready. No, just do it. Just you can tell them like, okay, I just started, and then yeah, I will get better. And so I might be perfect at it, but I can help you. I can ask to my offline to help you. So just do it. There's no perfect timing. You cannot be perfect. I'm not perfect, right? I've been doing this like 4 or 5 years, but I still have like so much to learn. So there's no such timing to be perfect. So just do it, then you will make it. Okay. So that's all about it. Thank you for
Awesome.
listening.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Eunice. I know someone had actually a question here. They're asking about if you use EX line or Radiant Sun. Maybe you can share your routine, your morning routine, your evening routine. What do you use? How do you apply it? I think that'll be good for people to learn about how you apply your products.
Oh, when I had asthma?
Oh, no, not with eczema, but just your daily routine today.
Oh, my daily routine. Actually, I still use a lot of products every day. I like day and night. I use Radiant Zone and EX line all together. But what I do is I change the routines. Sometimes I use like okay, I wash my face in the morning with cleanup powder in the morning. That's the first thing I do, and wash my hands first, and then use a cleanup powder, and then use a oil mist and calming gel. And since I had like extremely dry skin, so I use a lot of oil mist and calming gel, and I give some time to observe. I always give some time. So it takes me like 30 minutes to use like the basic line. So because I give some time to observe. So oil mist and calming gel, and then use toner, Radiance toner. And I have ample. Sometimes I use ample in the morning, but usually I use lots of ample at night. And I don't use ample the whole face. I use the amples on the spots here. I have like pigmentations here. So I use amples on my spots only. And then I have Bucebu, but I do like Bucebu like 3, 4 times a night. I usually I literally carry booster and serum with me at home at night. I have in my pocket like booster and serum. I just spray it and like keep going back and forth, back and forth. I use a lot. I still use the whole set of booster and serum every week. I know I use too much, but I can't help it. I just love it, love the product. And like whatever people see me, like they're so surprised that okay, I'll stop sharing this. People like so surprised about like I don't have any neck wrinkles. I'm 43. I'm telling you I'm 43. And 43 use like supposed to have lots of neck wrinkles, but I don't have any neck wrinkles because I thanks to Incellderm. I whenever I do Bucebu, I use a lot of product on my neck. Maybe that's why I use a lot of product. I use Bucebu and active cream on my neck. Oh, so that helps you. People can tell their age by their neck. So use a lot of Bucebu on my neck. And then I use Radiance and cream first, and then before I go to bed, I use a lot of active cream. And then you can feel like glycerin on leftover on your face. Then I just scrape it off and spray more booster sometimes. Yeah, then that will help to observe all the residue and you have in your face. And when you're so used to the routine that you're using, then you change the routines. Like I have like I have the cotton pad. I put like lots of toner and put it on my face in the morning before I put my makeup on. That will help too. So be creative. Be creative using there's no such thing like an like right way to using it. So just be creative and use your own way and use it. So it depends on like what kind of skin type you have. So be creative using on your own too. And so if you have any like irritations or some problems, you can ask like your offline. But once you get used to our products, it won't happen. So
Awesome, awesome. Does anyone have any questions that they want to ask?
I have a question.
Mr.
yeah.
James.
James, hey.
Hey, Eunice, your skin is perfect, and everyone wants to have perfect skin like you. That's all I want to say.
Thank you. Good to see you here. Hey.
I have a question. Okay.
Hi, Christina.
Hi. So is your morning and night routine different? Can you share that?
Yeah, actually, in the morning, I don't use cream. I don't use cream in the morning, but instead of cream, I use
You don't use
active cream or Radiance cream. I don't use cream because it takes more time to observe. But instead of using cream, I use more toner and booster and serum. But I use more booster and toner in the morning for morning. Because if you use too much of cream or serum, people might say like, "Oh, your face look too greasy." It's not like dewy instead of saying dewy. So I don't use cream in the morning. It's my opinion. So I don't use cream in the morning. I use lots of cream at night. So
But you use Radiant Sim and EX together
together all the time.
all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what I love to do is I have like cotton pad and I just soak it with radiosome toner. I put it on my hair pigmentation, and that really helps.
Okay.
And you know what? Our cushion, for the roster cushion, and many people don't know about that but our 40 roster cushion protect our skin from like blue light from the screen of our computer and like cell phone. So that really helps to protect our skin. So you please use 40 luster cushion. It's really good. Thank you.
Eunice, I have a question.
Yes.
Um,
Who's Jefferson? Oh, yeah.
yeah, Jefferson. May
Uh-huh.
I ask you, like, what did the Chinese lady use for her hand?
Oh, sure. You know what? It depends too. First of all, the very important thing for the people who has asthma or skin irritation, have them use our powder foam. And then you know, you seen my hand is had like all open-ended, you know, it's so it hurts so much. Even like even water touches, it hurts. So what I did is purified water. Actually, I used Evian water to wash my face and wash my hands. And what I did is I put in a bowl, I pour like Evian water and I put like active cleanup powder and resolve it and just dip my hands and my face in the water because that helped me with the itchiness. It does not like it I could not feel itchy. So use the water and use the cleanup powder foam. And I actually my scalp had the problem too. So I could not use any shampoo or body wash. So I use powder foam from my head to toe, wash my whole body, even my hair too. And like my scalp got much better after using it. So I love our powder foam. So people like somebody asked me, like if someone asked me, okay, you have too many products. And then like just recommend me only one product you really want me to use. I always go for powder foam. So because once they start using it, they're gonna call me back and they're gonna come to me have like, oh my gosh, I love your cleanser and I want to try other products. So use a powder foam, and then hydration is the key. So you have to use oil mist on your hand and on your body or whatever. So I asked my team member, you know, the arm you've seen, I asked her, you know what, use the whole bottle at night, you know, one night. I asked her, do not save it. Just use the whole bottle of oil mist one night and use the whole bottle of cotton gel one night. And trust me, that will work. And that's what she did, really did. She washed her arm with the cleanup powder foam and spray like a bunch of them, a lot of oil mist, and put active cream. Guys, active cream does magic. It does something because it restores your skin barrier. So she put like the whole bottle of cotton gel and active cream. So before you rejuvenate your skin, you have to hydration first and rejuvenation. So you have to use oil mist, cotton gel, and active cream. And actually, our body cream really good. It's good. You know, our body cream has probiotics in it, so it really helps. But in her case, my team member Amber, in her case, the body cream didn't work. She said once she applied our body cream, her itching started again, so she didn't like it. But for me, body cream, like I still have like sometimes I have allergy to the cat or whatever. I have rashes again, but my body cream works on me. But some people, for Amber, it didn't work. So it depends. But for sure, cleanup powder foam and oil mist, calming gel, and active cream, it works. And multi-step balm too. it gives you like lots of hydration. So multi-stick balm worked.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. And what do you say to people, strangers who comment on your skin nowadays to introduce them to the product? Oh yeah, you know what? That happened a lot last time when I visiting New York. Actually, I thought New York people are like very cold and they don't like to say hi or like to talk to people, but happened a lot in New York. Trust me, guys. They ask me a lot. Like, I love your skin. Like when I was like tapping my face with like using our cushion and like people ask me like what kind of product is that? I want that. And people ask me and I'm like say, hi. Every time I say, hi, I'm from Korea. I always say, hi, I'm from Korea. I'm in my business trade. I'm here to introduce like K this skincare product. And are you interested in it? And they say, oh, like K skin, like K beauty, like, oh, we know K skin, like, you know, K beauty and blah blah blah. And then they, oh, what I ask is, do you have Instagram? That's the first question I ask always people. You know, do you have Instagram? And they say yes. And then, oh, can we be friends? Because first time I asked them like, can I get your number? And they said they will go like, oh, like you can just give me your like business card or your number or whatever. But you know, Instagram, they said, oh yeah, I do have Instagram. Let us be friends and we can be friends and we can like keep in touch. Like we can DM. So I asked them like, oh, this is like, I always say, okay, hi, I'm from Korea. I work in like K-beauty industry and are you interested in, and give my business card and what's your IG? Yeah, that's what I say. Hope this helped, guys.
Awesome. That was amazing. Anyone else want to ask Eunice any other questions? Product questions, building questions?
Yeah, I have one question. So I have a friend who has a severe eczema, and he actually tried body wash, and he actually broke out like severely. He had rashes
Oh,
all over his body. So did you use the body wash as well for your eczema, or?
no, actually, back in 2019, we didn't have any body line. And we do have body line, but to be honest, I still love our powder foam. And you know what? For female, we use lots of like female wash, right? But I tried all different type of female wash, but I can tell you, our active cleanup powder foam is the best female wash. So it helps, it works for like babies, for females, and anybody who is suffering from like asthma. So what I recommend is who is having like asthma under skin, I don't recommend using our body wash. Instead of body wash, I ask them to use our cleanup powder foam. Even, you
All
know,
right.
in Korea, I tell people to, when, you know, usually like newborn babies, they wash their mommies, give them bath in a like just water. But our clean powder foam is even safe for the newborn babies as well. So help them use from like the babies to the grown-ups to everyone.
Got it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Eunice's knowledge and products is like top of the line, guys. So that's why she has her skin like this, and she's been doing a lot of product training as well. And and anywhere she travels, people are just like asking her, like, what do you use? What do you use? What do you use? So it's a very great conversation starter as well. But if there's one more question, we'll do one more question. If not, we'll close out the
Yeah,
call.
I have a question. Sorry.
Go ahead.
So someone has hyperpigmentation. I don't know which of the products is better. I don't know.
To be honest, Radiant Some is supposed to be work better, but in my experience, our EX line is better. It worked better for me. But then high pigmentation, I like, as I mentioned, I have like cotton pad and toner and ample and soak it and just leave it on their face, and the part that have like pigmentation, it really, really helps. You can tell, like put it on like 30 minutes or an hour, and like keep like applying like more toner and ample, and like after 30 minutes, if you take away the cotton pad, and you can see the difference. So, and but you have to you have to do it every day. I'm telling you, do like a couple of days. Oh, it doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work, but it's been there like 20 years. It cannot go away or fade it away in a couple of days, right? So you have to do it on a daily basis. Do it for a month, do it for 2 months, and you will see the difference. And I'm telling you, I've done the laser to get rid of this, but it gotten worse. Actually, I've done the laser while I was doing Reman, and it got worse. It actually, I'm telling you, do not waste your money. Use like spend it in our product. And the Radiance and Toner and Ample and more booster, it really helped on pigmentation. It
Okay,
really
thank
did.
you. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
And can you use it around the eyes? I'm just asking.
Oh, but you know what? Do not use around your eye, because around our eyes, your layer of skin is extremely thin. So what I learned from Riemann headquarters in Korea, you have that bone right here. You can feel the bone right here, right? So do not use the product inside of the bone of your face. I mean the eyeball, the eyeball part. Do not apply the products inside of the bone of your eye area, because our product has special delivery system, the light-free delivery system. So if you use a lot around our eyeball, that it penetrate and it will like touch or affect your sight. It might blurry, your vision for a short amount of time. It might affect it. So you don't have to use like, okay, but my fine wrinkles around my eye area, it is my concern, but you don't have to use like extra amount of product on your eye area. They will work, because if you use a lot on our face, this will like lift up like from here, not from here, right? It will lift up like from our scalp on like this here. So it will help to get rid of your wrinkles. So do not use around your area.
Thank you.
Oh, you kept using it for a long time. What made you stick with it for so long to get the result? Wait a people. What is it? What made you stick with it for so long to get 무슨 말이지? Steve? Exactly. What?
Like, you kept using it, and you used it for a long time. What made you keep on going and going to get the results you wanted? Did you know that it was gonna work, or? I guess the question.
그러니까 왜 이렇게 오랫동안 썼냐고요. 이 프로덕트를 왜
Why?
몇 년씩 이렇게 쓰셨는지.
Actually, okay, to be honest, there's so many other good products out there. And since Riemann has become so huge in Korea, and so many like other companies started making products like us, right? And it's very similar product line, and like other booster serum and cream and so many products. So to be honest, I tried all the products, because whenever the new brand popping up, and like so many leaders try to move to other company. So I was wondering like, what is a product like? I try their products, but to be honest, our Incellderm was the best. It worked the best. And I can tell it was the best. And I can tell like, this is the original, this is the authentic, So yeah, the products work.
한 가지 더. Can I have one more question?
Sure.
Okay. I have a friend that their son has a really bad cystic acne on their back. And what is best to use for the back when they have really
You
bad?
know what? People ask me a lot of questions about that. Okay, so do they use our Botalab too?
Yes. Yes.
Because people who has acne on their chest or on their back, usually the problems start with their shampoo. and the body product as well. So have them use all the shampoo and body product all together. And I like acne. Okay, again, I love to recommend to use our cleanup powder foam
Okay.
and have them try to use cutting gel.
Okay.
But you know, there are so many different types of acnes. So I cannot tell you like this works, because some people for acne, some people work calming gel works, some people work like acne cream works on for some people's acne. For some people the booster works, some people like serum works. So you have to try and every product little by little, see which one works. So all different type of acne. So but one thing for sure, snow enzyme and cleanup powder foam works for acne. So have them use, you know, the sponge, the for bath, and have it used for like for shower. Yeah, that's what I recommend.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Awesome. All right.
Close
Well,
it now.
I think we are good. Eunice, thank you so much for your time today. I know a lot of people got some great, valuable information on the products. They saw your
Thank you for
story.
having me.
Yeah, they saw your story, eczema, your transformation. I'm sure they can relate and share this story to a lot of people, guys, right? And let's use what we heard today and really apply it to what we know with our contacts and networks as well. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that go suffer from eczema, that have the acne, that have the issue of skincare. We could really make a difference by helping a lot of people out there, right? So thank you, Eunice, one more time, and let's give her a round of applause. And
Thank you.
guys have a great evening. Tomorrow we have our Tuesday call, guys. I'll be speaking on tomorrow's call, and let's promote for our Tuesday event, guys. So have a great night. Eunice, thank you so much again, and have a great day. I know it's morning in Korea.
Good night, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you
guys.
so much,
Bye.
Eunice.
Thank
Bye.
you. Good night, Eunice.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Good
Good
morning.
night.
Okay.